Hey guys, Kev here, and I have some unboxings to do for you. First up, the unboxing knife is the Liang Ma Cuff 3.0 EDC in carbon fiber. Oh man, I'm so glad I got this back. You're probably sick of seeing it now. I've been showing it off in pretty much every unboxing because it's lefty, and I don't have a ton of lefty knives, so I tend to carry one for a while and really feel it out, and man, am I loving this thing, having it back. I already reviewed it, but I may do a follow-up on some of Liang's designs for the end of the year, because a couple of these are Knife of the Year contenders, but just for like a really slim, thin, small EDC knife that is still ultra flickable for people who like reverse flicking, man, this is a winner. Anyway, real quick, first up, I got some stickers in from Sticker Mule. You know I did it. I got them Got Detent stickers made. So now we have that goodness on a sticker. Look at that. You got detent? I got detent. I got lots of detent. How cool is that? Very simple design, but I just think it's a cool concept. You know, because I thought of it, but whatever. It's going to go in my sticker pile. Whenever I send stuff out, those will go with it. If you want one or something, hit me up. I'll mail it to you. Hopefully they're not gone by the time this posts, but whatever. I actually might post this a little early because it's a good knife. Well, the one is. Just stay tuned. This right here is from Axial Gear, which is awesome, guys. I believe they sent me a left-handed clip. Check this out. Yes, they sent me the left-handed clip. I believe, I'll double check it, but pretty sure that's what this is, a left-handed clip for the Shift OTF. How cool is that? And then they also sent me this, what is this? Oh, look at that. That's so cool. It's a bit driver. So they gave me extra screws, and then they gave me like a bit driver on a key ring, which is kind of cool because then you can stick your finger through it and that gives you the torque maybe. But it looks like there's a bit in there. That's really cool. I'll have to look into that. You are going to hear my daughter. She has been home all week. Today's Tuesday. She's been sick since Sunday. It's been like every 2 weeks something happens. She has a fever. And the last 3 days, she's been around 102. We give her Tylenol or Motrin. It comes down. She's been really whiny, cry, which, you know, the snuggling's been nice, but the crying's no fun. And she seemed to be doing a lot better tonight, and I'm hoping that she'll sleep well and hopefully be over it in the morning. But you may hear this turn on. Obviously, my kid comes first, so if I have to pause the video to go check on her or something, I'm going to do that. So anyway, that's from Axial Gear. Huge shout out to them. Thank you. I absolutely love that. This is from my buddy Jamie, who I hope does not hate me. I did my review on the Rockstead Hego 2 he loaned me, and I found out there was some rust on it, and it literally was in the case in the plastic bag the whole time. Unless it was out, like, in my pocket one time, or me playing with it, or taking it apart or whatever. It went right back in the box every time. But hopefully he doesn't hate me. He sent me this Great Eastern cutlery as a gift. He said it was not for him, a little too big or something, I don't know. I'm not a big slip joint guy, but I've been interested in Great Eastern cutlery. So it's kind of cool to finally have one for myself. And if I don't like it or something, he said it's okay for me to give it away. This is a number 97 pattern. It's a number 6 blade, I guess. And there's one... Shit, I can't remember. Yeah, and then there's one blade, and then it's made in 2019, if I got that right. Hopefully you can see that. And then it says carbon ebony, so I'm guessing the wood is ebony. You got this really cool kind of tin thing going on, or whatever you call these tubes. It says Great Eastern, or no, it says Gabon Ebony. Oh, it just says Gabon, not carbon. I'm sorry. Gabon. I don't know what that is. Northfield Unexcelled Premium Hammer Tested Frozen Forged 1095 Carbon Steel Pocket Knives. Great Eastern Cutlery, and then it has the address. Established in 2006. That's interesting. I didn't realize they were such a new company. I thought they'd been around for like hundreds of years or something. Interesting. All right, so we have a little tab. Let's see if I can... There we go. Got some wax paper. This is interesting. I've never unboxed a Great Eastern Cutlery. And here it is. It's a big boy. Look at that. That is a huge ass slip joint, guys. I'm not a big slip joint guy. Get it? I'm also not a big slip joint guy, if that makes sense. It's not exactly centered, but I mean, it's a slip joint. I don't know how much that really matters. There's like a piece of something. I don't know if it's tape or something on here. Okay, there we go. So it does have a nail nick and a match strike pull or whatever it looks like. Kind of has a nail nick down here and then a pull right here, I guess. Yeah. It's got these kind of polished bolsters right there and there. It has crest. I don't know what it is. It's a big-ass one. And then there's this ebony wood in the center here. So let's crank it. So, ooh, okay. It is freaking huge, man. Holy cow. Northfield Unexcelled. There's some stuff on the blade. I don't know what it is. Made in the USA. Northfield. I don't know if you're going to make any of that out. It says GEC car 976119. So yeah, this is the number 6 blade shape is a clip point. That seems weird to me, but I guess because 97 is the pattern. I thought 6 stood for the blade shape, and then 1 was the number of blades, and then the year 19. Yeah. So I was talking to Benny Belkin, my buddy, Jack Wolf Knives. And he was saying, this kind of has that, like, coffin thing going on, like his Vampire Jack. He was saying that some people complained about the spring being too light. And I will say, it is rather light, but it's a big knife, right? But yeah, you could easily kind of push past it. Let me see where it drops. So you could easily do this and then one-hand it, right? You could probably even one-hand open this right-handed. Yeah, I can't. Can I flick it? I'm just kidding. So yeah, this is pretty cool. It's got a polished blade on it. Now, again, guys, I'm not a slip joint guy, and this thing is big for a slip joint. I mean, that is crazy. So I don't know. Will I hang on to it? I don't know. I really, honestly, just am not. If I wanted a slip joint like this, I think I would want a very small Barlow like this, but a small one that I could just pocket in a real small slip or something, you know, for like stuff. You know, I don't go to church, but like if I ever went to church, like that kind of shit, you know, where this is just a big ass knife. Like I don't really have a need for this. So I might talk to Jamie and see if I can give this away on Lefty Live Thursday. So we'll see. But anyway, that's the slip joint. Big thank you to Jamie for donating that to the channel. I really appreciate that. And then we have the main attraction. Probably while you're here, you probably saw the thumbnail. You saw the title of the video. I haven't done any of that yet, but I got a feeling that's why you're here. This is the MBK Sea Otter. And I need to check my expectations. I know this knife is on washers. It's an American-made knife. Built by Sanford Owen and Ray Laconico. Hand ground by Ray Laconico. But it's not going to be a drop shut bearings knife. I need to just keep that in mind because you know me, guys. We have an MBK pouch, and then we have the knife, and I think that's it. There's nothing else in here. There's no hardware. There's no cloth, which is all fine with me. And let's get it out of here. Put this down and take a look. Wow. It's very lightweight, considering I was just holding that GEC. Maybe that's why. Centering is not dead center. That's kind of unfortunate right away. You can see right there, it's not centered. It's off to, I believe, the clip side. If I had to pick one there, yeah, it's a bit off to the clip side there. You can see it. So we'll see if it needs adjusting or something. You know how it is with me, guys. If I get a knife, just tends to have an issue. The clip feels like just a spring or just a titanium clip that's bent. Doesn't feel like, yeah, it doesn't have any type of plateau, so it could be a hot spot in the hand, but I'm not noticing that right away. Does look like it could be front flip, but let me get down here and flick it. It's a small knife. Okay. Shoots out of there. Ergos. Yeah, ergos are pretty good. Pretty good lefty for me. Now, I have a large glove size hand, possibly XL, depending on the glove. This corner right here is maybe getting me just a little bit, but I don't really notice it. There's no choil or anything, but I guess you don't really need it. Right-handed, same thing. I kind of feel that corner a little bit, but it's not like bad or anything. It's a small knife for sure. 3-inch knife. It's not dropped shut at all. Of course, I knew that. Flicks open. Let's check for play. Damn it, there's no play. I was kind of hoping there was a little bit of play so it would fix that centering. But I don't notice any. It does not seem to be a slow roller. You know, I can walk it out like that. Let's try it right-handed. Yeah, it seems to be a flicker, which that's good for me. Flicks pretty good. Lock bar, no issue left-handed. Now, we're going to find out the reverse flick. Okay. Try that again. Okay. Eek. Try it right-handed. Yeah, so I'm not getting enough pressure behind it. I don't know if that's the detent, because if you do it thumb flick, it shoots out, you know, with the thumb flick, right-handed. I don't know if I was on the lock bar. Interesting. It fires out with the thumb flick, but the reverse flick, you know, the washers have to break in, so that could be part of this. I just have to let them break in. Maybe I have to tune it a little bit. You know, if I give it some flickage, that's cool. So these are $375 new. Are we rubbing? No. I don't think it's like, it's not that far off, but it's definitely noticeably off. Like it should be right there, and it's not. That kind of stuff just really bugs me. We're not dead nuts. I don't know if you can see it right there. Hopefully I'm showing that. That kind of stuff is just, I don't know, it's a personal thing. The spine, so first off, it's a hollow grind, which is nice. I really like that. And then edge feels good. It's a very small knife, guys. You know, it's a very small. Let me try to front flip it. Can I front flip it? You probably could, but my hands are too big, I think, to not cut myself while doing it. Ow. Try it right-handed. There, I got it right-handed. I had to climb up the handle a little bit. Yeah, it's not going to happen. So, if I give it a little gas on the reverse flick, you know, it's good. Interesting. You know, with me, guys, usually interesting means I don't like it. So, what I have to understand here is this is an American-made knife. It's made by MBK in their shop. hand put together. It's basically a custom knife if you think about it. It does not have a lock bar insert or over travel stop, I don't believe. There might be an over travel. Let me see. It's hard to tell. Let me take a look inside. No over travel stop, which is fine. I mean, no lock bar insert either, which honestly doesn't bother me as long as you don't have a ton of lock stick, right? It doesn't really matter. And I don't feel any lock stick of any kind. I'm guessing they carbonized the lock face. It's got this kind of smooth stonewash titanium look going on all around. On the handles, it's blasted. On the blade, it's blasted. On the clip, it's blasted or stonewash, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm hoping maybe over time it's going to break in and start to drop a little bit. I mean, definitely a shaker, but that's kind of the point of the knife, not to be on bearings, right? So I just got to see how I get used to it being left-handed and the size. It's right-handed, but the size, it's very small, which I like a lot of Laconico's knives because of the size. I do wish they made more that were a little bigger. But yeah, this thing's well built. The action feels really good for a knife on washers. I got to give it that. Really flicks out of there. Detent, I mean, it's really good for the thumb flick. I'm just not, there you go. So the reverse flick, I just got to get under it. Now, I do have to say, as a lefty, I'm not having any lock bar issues. It seems like they did a good job. Yeah, they did a good job not having the lock bar become an issue. Like, you see how I can still flick it? Uh-oh. He says and then locks it up. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost on it when I did that. So that's good to know that I can reverse flick this. And I think it's just going to get smoother and smoother. I think I might take it apart and try to maybe polish those on a strop real quick and possibly hope to fix that centering, because I don't know. It's going to bug me is basically what I'm getting at. Although, yeah, it's just going to bug me that it's off center like that. Yeah. But anyway, very cool knife. I'm digging it for sure. I definitely see why people are loving this thing. First impressions or initial impressions are very good. And I will do an up-close look as well with a possible disassembly. I want to say I really like these studs. Like Sebenza studs I hate. A lot of studs I don't like. These grip really well, and they give you traction to fire out. You're not really, like, I'm not flipping over them, if you know what I mean. I'm not sliding off of them, if that makes sense. So they're really good in that sense. Yeah, I mean, classic Laconica, right? It's just like a very simple design and executed, I gotta say, executed well. Is it my favorite knife out of the box ever? No. I'm not really into this sort of knife, if you look at it that way. On washers, thumb stud only, very small, not drop shut, that kind of thing. But I love Sanford. I love MBK. And I obviously wanted to get one of these to support their USA-made project, and I think for that it's obviously very, very good. So yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. That's the unboxing of the MBK Sea Otter. Does have a good snap to it, man. I gotta give it that. Bang. Very, very cool. So I love you guys. Thank you again to Jamie. Thank you to the dude who sold me this. It was not MBK. I can swear on my heart it was not MBK who sold me this. It was a friend who got one at Blade Show. and just had to sell it for, personal reasons or whatever. And I was lucky enough to get it. So, yeah. And thank you to Axial Gear for the clip and the keyring thing. And anything else I unboxed? I can't think of it. I think that's it. So, and the stickers. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I love you all. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later. All right, so I can't help myself. I ain't going to take it apart, but I just wanted to give you the up close and dirty. Yeah, guys, the more I played with this after I did the unboxing, the more I love this knife. I do want to mention something I didn't say in the unboxing. These scales, whatever they do to these scales, that finish is absolutely fantastic. It just feels so good in hand. Sorry, it's a little small for me, so sometimes I get caught like with fingers in the wrong place. Look at this just gorgeous, epically gorgeous design. I mean, it's so simple yet fantastic. I put it in pocket one time and was like, oh yeah, that's why the clip is like that. Of course it is, because it's Ray, right? It's not like super deep, but I mean, it's deep enough for me. And you get a good grab, bang, comes right out, and it goes in pocket real easy. The lefty reverse flick, no problem with the lock bar, at least that I've found. Yeah, I mean, no real issues there. I'm actually worse at the righty one because I think I got to get under it or something. I don't know. Or just bang it out more. I don't think it's a detent. I think it's a me. Because if I do the righty thumb flick, it comes right out. So I don't know. But yeah, close-up view. Here you go, guys. Look at that. Look, it fits right in screen. Look at that finish, man. I just don't know. It looks stonewashed and everything, but it is not rough. It is super smooth. Feels fantastic. Really, really loving it. And the centering I mentioned, I was wrong. So you'll see there, it's dead centered, the tip is. And if you look at it from this side, it looks off. But that tip is dead nuts, and that's what matters. So there's those studs I was telling you about that I just really like. Just fantastic. There's your MBK. They laser that on. You could see that on their Instagram, which is really cool. Here's the blade. Look at that hollow. This is hand ground by Ray Laconico. Just a gorgeous blade. Look at that spine, just smooth. There's some jimping right here, but it's functional. It's actually kind of grippy, but not in like a bad way. Of course, I'm going to be up here anyway. Here's the other side of the blade. This is 154 cm, and my goodness, this thing is sexy. So again, guys, American-made greatness right here. Ray Laconico, MBK, which means Sanford Owen, Lindy and Richie, my homies. Love the crew over there. You guys are knocking it out of the park. Thank you so much for doing this awesome, awesome American-made knife. Thank you to the Borowski who had to give this guy up. Sorry you had to, but it's at a new, very happy home. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to kind of follow up with a close-up and kind of follow up with what I was saying in the unboxing. It has grown on me very, very quickly. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.